So, but gentlemen, let's move on very quickly. This one is something that both of you particularly like. NFL Week 14 schedule kicks off tonight with a Thursday night encounter between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions at Detroit's Ford Field. The Lions are 11-1 and tied with the Kansas City Chiefs for the best record in football, but the Minnesota Vikings, who are 10-2, and Green Bay Packers, who are 9-3, are still giving chase in the NFC North. And that makes this Thursday night football matchup between the Lions and the Packers one of the most pivotal remaining matchups on the NFL schedule. Chinasa, how does this one go down in your opinion?
Man, this is a huge one because I basically right now I think I would say it, the NFC North is actually the best division in football. You know, it used to be the AFC North with Steelers, Browns, Ravens, and the Bengals, but now what is happening this season? You know, the Lions, we knew they had the potential after last season, but the way they've taken off, they kept their OC, offensive coordinator Ben Johnson. He's been doing an amazing job. I'll be surprised if he still stays after the season if teams don't grab him. You know, so the Lions are basically the best team in the you can say arguably in the NFL, arguably in the NFC. The Packers, they lost Aaron Rodgers. This young man, you know, Jordan Love, we all thought, yeah, he might not live up to the potential because of when he was drafted and all that. But you know, he took charge, like he took over last season, and he's been amazing. He's been really good, and I think the Packers, for some reason, they just know how to do these things. You know, they had Brett Favre, they drafted Aaron Rodgers. Brett Favre was let go. Aaron Rodgers took over. They had Aaron Rodgers, they drafted Jordan Love. Rodgers let go. Love has taken over, and it's just been seamless. Some teams like the Chicago Bears have never really had a great quarterback in basically the entirety of their history, but the Green Bay Packers, they just know how to find them and they keep churning them out. So it's going to be a very, very, very interesting game to watch. I cannot wait for this particular one, but I would, if like you always ask me who I'm leaning towards, I definitely will be leaning towards the Lions because I know their offense is amazing. They had a bit of problem at the start of the season when their best defender Aiden Hutchinson got injured and he's out for the season, but the defense hasn't been that bad, but offensively they are a juggernaut.
Okay.
When their quarterback gets going, Jared Goff, he's unstoppable, but he's also prone to mistakes. And the last thing I would say, they had a game I think a couple of weeks ago where Jared Goff threw 5 interceptions, I think, and they still won that game. That is a rarity, you know, a quarterback having 5 interceptions, and his team still going ahead to win that particular game. That just shows you how good and how well balanced they are.
The Lions are okay. Professor, very quickly, do you agree with Chinasa, the Lions to take this one?
Lions to take this one. I think the loss of Hutchinson, which they have managed very well, I think this probably would be the game that will hurt them. Because the Packers, I mean, they are on a very, very smooth ride right now. And this is a game I think they need more than the Lions. The Lions are probably going to go to the Super Bowl. I think a lot of people have picked them to the Super Bowl, but this might just be a game that, like I said, they played very badly the last time, even though they came out and won. But I don't think they are over it yet. And I think, I'll take the young quarterback. I actually like the system that the Green Bay Packers, they have a culture that is very, very good. I mean, and that's what you need in sports like the NFL. They have a culture that works for them.
Okay.
I'll take the Packers for today.
Interesting. So we have 1-1. Me, I don't know anything about NFL. I have to rely on you. And also, okay, I don't think you know too much about NFL. Is that?
Well, for me, I've been following it this season. I think history and form currently is with the Packers. Okay. And I think for me, for the Lions, it's going to be very difficult. They have been inconsistent in their games this season. So for me, I think I'll go with the Green Bay Packers as well.
Okay. As far as I'm concerned, give me Omar Taleno.